Start by digging a ditch 7 wide, 15 long, and 3 deep. This will form the outline of your base. Next, you're going to build a bridge starting at 4 blocks into the interior of your base. Next, you're going to build the electric fence enclosure for your base. This is going to look a little bit like a donut hole. Make sure blocks 2 and 3 vertically are arrow slits to make for easier wiring. Now you're going to build the killing floor foundation. We're going to use 3/4 blocks for the first row. The second row is going to be a 3/4 block, full block, and 3/4 block. And then the third row are going to be all full blocks. Next, you're going to go with full blocks all the way to the back of your base. Then go back to where the killing floor ended and start with the player area. We're going to use 1/2 blocks for the first 2 rows. Then we're going to leave a blank row, and then we're going to use full blocks for the remaining rows. On top of the last row before the electric fences, you're going to put a sheet, and then attached to the sheet, you're going to put a plate with a hole in it to cover up the electric fences. Next, we will build walls around the base for the killing area. For the killing area, it should be 3 high, including the ceiling, and we're going to leave the 2 bottom blocks of the wall missing where it transitions into the player area. The front middle block of the ceiling over the electric fences should be a gable inverted steep block. Now we will build the walls around the player area for the base. The walls around the player area are 4 high, including the ceiling. In the ceiling of the player area, the front center block is going to need to be a gable inverted steep block rotated with the arrow tip pointing towards the killing floor. Then you will need a solid block followed by a gable inverted half, 1/2 offset with the arrow pointing the same way. The following block after that needs to be a sheet. On the wall section, the third block from the back, you want to make sure you leave room for a door on either side. This door will start 1 block down from the ceiling. Place a block on the grass outside of your base, 1 block back from the ditch. This will allow you to jump into the door area. Place a door on each side. In the missing row on the inside of the player area, on the center block, place a stairs 50 split block. On both sides of the stairs, place bulletproof glass from the floor to the ceiling, and then place a door on the first block after the stairs. On the walls of the bulletproof glass, you're going to want to put ladders leading all the way up to the gable slot. When you reach the top of the ladder, you will have to jump to get onto the roof. Place a generator on the back wall above the electric fences. Then on the roof, place an electric wire relay in the middle block above where the generator is. Place 2 more relays on the left and the right of the first one. Then, place a blade trap between the gables on the top of the ceiling by the player area. Place 2 more blade traps in the zombie killing floor. Wire up all this together. Now we'll build the enclosure for the dart traps. 2 blocks back from the ditch and 1 over from the zombie ramp into the base towards the player area, we're going to build a 3x3 foundation on both sides of the base. On the center blocks, we're going to place tripwire posts on each of the foundation sets. Then you're going to build walls around the foundation, but leave the wall facing the base open for now. Put a ceiling on as well. In the center block of the ceiling, put an electric wire relay. Connect that power via the wire relay above the blade traps in the zombie killing area. Connect power to the tripwire post from the new relay. Wire the relays together, and then place a dart trap in the lowest possible position facing towards the zombie killing area. Connect the recipient tripwire to the dart trap, and then place another dart trap on the other foundation and connect the 2 dart traps together. Build the remaining walls around the dart trap enclosure, placing an arrow slit on your wall by where the tripwire is just to make for easier access. Enclose the rest of the enclosure with full cubes. Dig a 3x2 ditch in front of the dart trap 3 deep to prevent zombies from accidentally tripping the wire for the dart traps before they are in the kill box. We're going to want to build ramps to exit from the ditch just in case zombies accidentally fall in. After that, we're going to dig out the dirt underneath the corners of our base and put a column of cube blocks in, just for structural support and in case the zombies take a swing when they're rounding the corners. I also like to put a support column under the pathways for the ramps just to make sure that it's a nice tight square edge and not that rounded edge that the zombies like to take a swing at. Also, if the zombies do take a swing at this, it's a lot sturdier than a block of dirt. Now let's add lighting to our base. Place industrial lights behind the bulletproof glass, and then wire up the lights to the corresponding relays on the left and the right. In this video, I accidentally did this next part out of order. Make sure you wire up your electric fences before you place your zombie wall into your base. To wire up the fences, connect the generator to the relays up top, the relays up top to the relays in the front of your base, and then the relay in front of your base above the electric fences, down to the electric fences on the far side of your base by where the zombie killing area is. It's important that those are the power sources for your electric relays. Then, connect your electric fences back to your main electric fences in your player area. So the parent connection should be by the zombies, and the child connection should be back by the player area. Do this and connect all of your electric fences together, and then use plate 1/2 double 2 blocks on the first row of half blocks to create the zombie wall to stop the zombies from eating your face. Put in engines into a generator, you should only need 3. Fill it with gas, turn it on, and voila, you are done.